So, what does it actually take to win when it comes to ranking websites in Google? The fact of the matter is it just comes down to more anchor text links than your competition. So if you look at what your competition has and how many links that they've built back to their website, if you beat them with both link popularity and the link reputation, so getting good quality links back to your website, you'll ultimately end up winning. So you can rank for any page that you want as long as you reverse engineer what your competition's doing and then basically do the same. But you need to do a calculation with, I suppose, a return on investment. You need to decide in your head, is it going to be worth my while to go out and fire however many links I need at that website? Is it going to actually pay off? Because if you look at something very competitive like mortgages, now let's say if you wanted to rank number one for Mortgages Australia or something like that, a very competitive term, you'd look at what your competition is and you'd see, wow, they've got a hell of a lot of links. Now, if you've got a mortgage business, or maybe you've just got an ebook where you're selling a $29 ebook on how to select the best mortgages, you've got a case there where you're going to try and drive traffic to a website that is just going to make you $29 on that ebook sale. When you compare that to someone who is actually selling mortgages, when he sells his particular product, he might get $2,000 or $3,000 for a mortgage, or even more, depending on how much it is. Like, he has a much higher value, client value, than you do, so he can afford to go out and spend more money. And that's why some niches and keywords are more competitive than others, typically because there's more money involved in that niche, so people can then go ahead and pay to get links done and link building and employ SEO companies to help build that position. So yes, you can rank for any link that you want. You just need to determine whether or not it's worth the effort for you going after that link. And there's some other things that we can do, and we'll talk a little bit about this when we do our keyword research module about selecting the right keyword. You can go for a little bit more of a stealth attack, so to speak, where you go for some longer tail keywords, some less competitive keywords, and you can build up to those more competitive phrases over time. Another point to note here I've got is big sites win, and a big part of that is that internal linking structure. So if the aim of the game is getting as many inbound links as you can to the pages that you want to have rank, it only makes sense that the bigger the site, the more linking opportunities that they're going to have. Obviously, you're not going to rank, or you can rank just by having a whole lot of internal linking, but on more competitive phrases, you do still need external linking, because otherwise it's just like me standing there waving my hand saying, I'm cool, I'm cool, I'm cool. It's not until the point at which we get other people to validate that then that becomes true. But that said, for bigger sites, they do get the opportunity for higher internal linking. And we'll just head over to Planet 13. And again, I showed a little bit of this in the on-page optimization, so I won't really spend very long on it. We'll just scroll down here. But what I'm talking about, just down the bottom here, you can see we're building links to specific pages that I want to rank, and then both on the individual product pages, again, I even send links to other pages, and it's just a way to, channel all of that, letting that link juice flow and making sure that I'm sending links to the pages that convert and are going to make me the most amount of money. So we'll come back here. We talked a little bit about building those links, and I just wanted to now touch on the idea of making sure that when we do build these links, we replicate what happens in nature, because that's ultimately what Google's wanting to do. It wants to serve up websites that are popular because people are voting by sending them links. They don't want to put up a website for someone who's figured out how to game the search engines and build a whole lot of links. So basically, they're trying to replicate what happens in nature. So whenever we do anything in SEO, we want to make sure that we're doing what's natural. We'll follow those good standard rules of thumb, but then we also want to make sure that we want to replicate what happens in nature, and that's partly why I don't give very hard and fast rules, because when you do that and you create a formula, so to speak, that's when Google can start to reverse engineer what you're doing and go, hang on, he's trying to game the search engines here.